on this episode of Bot versus Con.
You know, I remember we went, when I first got it, we went to go get sushi, and I don't know how many times I transformed. I actually took it in the car with me.
Yeah, so this is obviously Studio Series 86 Wheelie that just hasn't come out yet, and they just repainted it.
As far as long arm, I think it looks so cool. I gotta think about it.
Mm-hmm.
It looks really good.
It does.
So I did a thing today, and what's bad about it is it's not a small piece. That Nemesis looks better every time I see it.
I was gonna say the same thing. The teal's like metallic now.
New look, so I think it looks fine. I'm not gonna like the price. I don't know. Maybe I might have to start transitioning some of my Takara money out too. Just collecting. It looks big and
green and blue repaint of this.
I would get that. I would get that.
I know you would.
I'm playing devil's advocate here.
I know you are. And I appreciate that because that's what the show's about.
This is Bot versus Con. Make sure to subscribe and consider becoming a member.
Welcome back, Transformers fans. As always, I'm James the Con.
And I'm Bobby the Bot.
And we have a very diverse set of news to look over today, so I hope you guys are excited. But before we get into that, we want to give a big shout out to the Chosen Prime. I'm excited to see what they will be showing off in a few weeks for TFCon, so stay tuned for that. I'm sure we're all very excited. Also, to our members, we've got some things in the works for you, so stay tuned. And we'll see you on the next Members Live, which will be in 2 or 3 weeks, probably right before or right after TFCon, so stay tuned for that. And for our subscribers, thank you so much for joining us on this journey. If you're not subscribed, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, join the BBC family, and we'll be happy to have you. And I guess we've already talked about TFCon, but we do have our exclusive Chicago shirts available, so go ahead and scan the QR code at the top of the screen, and it's probably on the other side because I mirror everything, and go ahead and check that out. I think it's pretty cool. It came out well. So stay tuned for more TFCon news shortly. And with that, are you ready to get into it?
I am so ready.
And let's start off with more TFCon stuff. So Vince DiCola is going to be at TFCon, which is very cool. I think you need to get your vinyl signed by him.
I think I am.
What would be your cutoff for a signature price?
I'm like $20.
I thought you'd at least say 25.
I'm like a Uber ride, you know. One way.
One way, yeah. No, it's very cool. Especially since the vinyl, like I just said, came out. It's cool to have him there and get some fan interactions. I'm not bringing my vinyl because I don't want it to break. But you do all that crazy stuff, so go ahead and bring yours. Or just buy another one and have it mailed to the hotel.
No, I'll just bring mine. I have some bubble wrap, and it will be fine. I actually pack. So some people have asked, what to do or what should they do for TFCon. I bring an extra suitcase, and I actually bring some bubble wrap in the suitcase just for bringing whatever back. So that's my suggestion.
Now that suitcases aren't free, I would recommend shipping everything back. Unless you're, like Bobby and have the credit card and get free suitcases and all that stuff. Yeah. But if you're like me and you don't, because you don't fly that often, just ship it back. It'll be cheaper.
Yeah. Depending on what you buy. Because when my first con, it was not cheap.
That's yeah. Either which way, let's move on to Across the Pond with a convention that I like the name, but they may want to change it. And that's the TF UK Con 2026, which is the UK's coziest convention. I don't know if this is a pun or not, but I like it. But it's, whatever. Tickets are £35. There's free tickets for kids, so that's actually really cool. They'll have Simon Furman, Nick Roche, Ryan Sheehay, we actually met him, even though if you don't know his name, he does the third-party panel at TFCon. Yes. So he's going to be there at a virtual interview. And then they're going to have Transformers, the show, which is back to host our Friday night entertainment, now a fan favorite tradition. So I don't know quite what that is, but it sounds cool. I can't really say how I want to say this, but if you're in the UK, go to the TF UK Con.
Con.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like the name too. I think it looks... I actually like this design that they have here. It looks very engaging. It looks exciting. Wish I could be there. I really want to get to a point where we can make a lot more of these cons across the globe. That would be so cool. That's on my bucket list. If I win the lottery, or if somebody wants to share their lottery winnings with me, or give me a winning lottery ticket.
Yeah, it is very cool, and I would love to go to.
Yes, and not just a $2 ticket. I mean, like some travel money.
You could get a $2 ticket. You could just be a stowaway. It might take you a few months, but you'll get there.
Yeah.
Next up, Ramen Toy is going to New York Comic Con and showing off the Machina Mobula at booth 3716 and 3717. Ooh, 2 booths. Look at him go. Very cool. Go ahead and check it out if you're there. Are you going to this?
I am not going. That would mean I'd be going next weekend. I am actually doing my floors and the basement stuff, and then got to do upstairs as well next week. So I won't be going anywhere. It would be really cool. I did think about going. Be cool to see Ace, and yeah, with the stuff that they have for just the GI Joe and the vehicles and stuff, those things are huge. So having 2 booths definitely makes sense if they want to display it the right way. So I'm really jealous. I do want to see that, and I think they're actually going to be doing pre-orders as well there for the Mobula.
Very, very cool. Go pick it up or pre-order it if you're there. Text Bobby or email us some pictures so Bobby can drool over it, because I'm sure he wants to see it in person.
I've seen it already.
Well, you probably want to see it again.
Yeah, that's true. I want to see the new color.
That's what I'm talking about, and we'll be right back with what has been just announced.
Yeah.
So let's start off with just announced with a few figures that it's technically not a leak, or it was leaked by Walmart, but the listings are up, so I'm not going to consider them a leak, and I think we might be interested in them, and that's a retro Outback and a retro packaging, I guess. Wheelie. So why don't we just go through both of these? But before we go into that, what do you think of this packaging?
I like the art of the packaging. I just always hated this because I didn't want to tear up the package. Like, after you open the figure, the package is done. Yeah. So that part sucks. I wish there was like maybe a perforated, part in the back or something like that, where the figure could slide out and you can slide it back in or something like that. Like the Fans Hobby Jet Team. Yes.
Where you could slide the whole plastic part off, take it out, and then slide it back in.
Yes.
But that's probably way over Hasbro's budget for these figures.
I don't know. It seems like it would be cheaper with not having to glue stuff together, but I don't know. I'm not in the packaging market, but I like the packaging. It's very reminiscent of what we had as a kid and stuff. So I like it.
So I'm a little ignorant to it because I didn't grow up with it. Weren't they packaged in alt mode?
Yes.
Right?
I'm not sure. Yeah, I believe so. Yes. Yeah.
It might not have been these figures, but
I'm thinking Bumblebee and Cliff Jumper and stuff like that. Yes, and I don't remember Wheelie and Outback per se. Actually, oh no,
I don't know if they were on blister cards or not, but I don't think it matters. I just think they're going to do what they want. But let's get into the nitty gritty with these, and let's start off with Outback. I really like Outback. He's been my favorite version of him or Brawn or Gears.
Mm-hmm.
Gears.
No, Brawn.
Brawn is okay. I'm getting them all mixed up. And I do prefer this color scheme. I like the Australian type of theme with him. It just was more interesting to me than Brawn. So I probably will pick this up. I've seen every retro package in Walmart. I've never had if I wanted them, I could have got them and I didn't get them. This one I will probably actually pick up because I like Outback, and I remember you saying, if I'm not mistaken, you really liked the mold. So,
yeah, so I really like the Gears mold.
I thought you liked the Brawn as well.
The Brawn was good. The Brawn was fine as well. I just found myself playing with the Gears mold or figure. I remember we went when I first got it. We went to go get sushi, and I don't know how many times I transformed. I actually took it in the car with me one of the few times I wasn't driving, and actually just sat there and fiddled with it, and it was really fun. The Gears is really cool as well, and it's not a fold here, tuck the arms, and you're done transformation, which I like as well. So I will be picking this one up as well. I think it looks good. I like Braun better because I just had a connection with him from the cartoon, and I think Outback was only in one, maybe two episodes from what I remember. But it's fine. I just look at it. I can't see nothing but Braun when I look at him, though.
Oh, see, I have no connection to either of them. So I picked the cooler, the more interesting one of the two. And I don't like Braun's head.
Oh.
That weird bob he has. I never really liked it. Anyways, I will say one negative are the tires. I don't like the pinned-on tires, but at least all four of them are the same.
That's true. And at least the hubcap or the pins are like the same color as the vehicle. It blends in a little bit more, but yeah, I don't like that either.
Now let's get into the all-new mold, Wheelie. As your Wheelie's #1 fan, what do you think of this?
Not true. I think it looks better than the original. I think it has... The proportions aren't as wonky as the original. I like that he has like a little visor instead of this big plate that lifts up. On the original, so I think they did a good job, and it's new, so I give them credit for that. So I'm in for this as well.
Yeah, so this is obviously Studio Series 86 Wheelie that just hasn't come out yet, and they just repainted it. And I think they did a good job. Wheelie is one of the few characters where I prefer the movie coloring, because I'm not a big fan of how this looks. I was not a big fan of Wheelie the toy. I don't think a lot of people are. But I think this looks really good. It looks very accurate to what I remember him looking like. It's better than the core class version. Way better. Way better than the one that came with Grimlock. That was more of an accessory. But yeah, this is really cool. It looks like it has an interesting transformation. I'm not a Wheelie fan, so I'm not going to be picking this one up. Or the 86 version. But I think it looks really cool.
Yeah, and the alt mode looks more like the cartoon, or the animated vehicle as well, from what I remember.
Well, yeah, and that's the thing with all of these retro waves. They're just the animated ones colored like the thing.
Yeah, so I mean, I meant the shape of the vehicle, the actual, not just the color. So I think they did a very good job with this. So yeah, I'll be picking this. Will
you get Missing Link Wheelie if that comes out?
That better not come out anytime soon. I mean, like maybe 65 figures in, if they come out with
going to be the next one. Go with RC.
Yeah, I doubt that.
All right, well, let's keep it going. We got a whole bunch of stuff from Wonderfest Shanghai. They showed off a lot, so we're going to focus on what's new stuff and then a few of the updates. But there were so many figures that we couldn't show them all off, or we'd be here for 3 hours. But let's start off with Flame Toys, and these are the model kits for some Shattered Glass figures. We've got Long Arm and Optimus Prime. So Long Arm is based, I had to look it up, from a Bakon customization class figure from 2012, where they redecoed Jazz as Shockwave as an homage to the Alternators Shockwave. And they called him Long Arm because that was the animated counterpart to Shockwave. Pretty cool. That's a really deep cut. I like it, but it's really just an excuse for them to reuse their Jazz mold. But I like it. If they came out with a transforming one, I'd pick it up because that's so weird and wonky. The Optimus, very stylized, a little weird stylized for me, but I think it looks great. I love that they gave him his arm shields like he's supposed to have. They gave him the more accurate shoulder pads. No smokestacks, because Classics Optimus doesn't have smokestacks. I really like it. Again, if it transformed, I'd be picking it up. It just needs some neon green here and there.
I'll go the opposite way, and I'll start with the Prime. I think the Prime looks really good. I think the colors look great. The whole no smokestacks and shields and everything like that. Don't know if it's supposed to be there or not supposed to be there. I just think it looks good. I love the purple on this and the black on the shoulder pads. That looks really good. The colors all blend together very, very nicely on this. Even the blue in the head and the blue lights on the chest, I think that looks really, really good. So I think they did a great job with this. I would pick this up at 2 if it transformed. As far as long arm, I think it looks so cool. I think I loved alternators. I do have the alternators. Excuse me, Soundwave. The cars Shockwave. Excuse me. The car is the car doors look like it's not a Mazda, but it's okay. They're doing whatever they're doing. I think it looks really cool. I really want to see it in color.
Yeah, I'll be excited to see it in color too, because both of these are great. We'll be talking about some more Flame toys and the updates, so stay tuned for that. Next up, oh wait, I forgot about these. These are new. So these aren't technically new, but I don't think we've talked about them. So that's why I put them in this. We got Big Convoy. I almost said Spider Girl. Blackarachnia. And then this is in color, but I don't remember seeing the Nemesis Leo.
I don't remember seeing it either.
That looks really cool, though. I love the colors on it. I like the cape. The problem with these figures is they don't transform. And as far as Blackarachnia, I love it. I love Spider-Girl, which is superior just because it transforms. But we have the KO of RC, which I still have to build. I'll buy a KO of the Blackarachnia when that comes out.
I actually might buy a KO of all these if they come out.
Yes, but I don't think the KOs of the other figures came out. It was only RC, so I'm assuming that's because of the specific audience RC is going after.
Oh, I mean, I get it. I was just saying that if they came out with a KO of these, I'd be in.
Especially model kits that you'd build.
Yeah. I think that that Leo looks amazing. I love the pose he's in with the cape, like kind of blowing in the wind. That looks really cool. The Spider Girl, it looks fine. I think I have enough. But I said the Blackarachnia. I have enough Blackarachnias that I wouldn't necessarily get as excited for this. I know you have more of a collection, and it fits more of what you like from Transformers. If it looked really good, I may or may not pick it up. But the first two and the Leo would definitely get bought. The Big Convoy, it looks like a big hunking figure. I don't necessarily dislike it or like it. It just looks like a figure that I'm unfamiliar with.
Yeah, I need to see it in color. Moving on to Yolopark, they showed off Sentinel Prime.
Looks really good. Yeah. Not for me, but looks really good.
Yeah. Blockies showed off these figures. So you've got Tarn, which we've already talked about, Prime, and then some movie figures. So they look great. I like Tarn's body proportions. I don't know if it's accurate or not, but I think those guns are way too big.
He's taking out cities with those guns. I mean,
Metroplex.
Yeah. I think this setup looks really good. I like that background as well. Like they're coming through a portal or something like that. So it looks good. Again, not necessarily for my collection, but I think they look good.
Yeah.
They would be if I could get these these transforming figures in my collection already.
Yep. And they're also showed off that they're doing blocky wheels transformers, which is just alt modes. So they're saying that it looks like it's Scamper, Dragfist, Dragstrip or Mirage, Hound or Swindle, and Iron Fist with Optimus Prime, obviously.
They look good. This is why I can't do blockies. Good God, I would have these everywhere. There's so many of them. Not that it's a bad thing. So many of them. They look good. I really like these alt modes. I can't do it. Jeez, what would I do?
I could see you picking these up.
I can too. That's why I need to stay away.
What happens when they get the mask license?
I'll be buying mask toys.
From 3 companies?
No. I'll be buying masks from. I'll stick with the 2 that I'm with, because if it's just a vehicle and it doesn't transform.
No, they can make those transform.
They could. Now, if they made them transform and they did have the gimmicks and stuff, then yes. But as of now, nope, not gonna be able to do it.
Well, nope. You should pick up the Scamper.
That looks really good.
It would look great with your 4-foot tall Metroplex. If these are as big as I think they are. I don't know how big these are. I'm thinking like 6 inches.
Man,
I think that would look great with your 4-foot tall Metroplex.
I think it would too. Stop.
Yeah. Pick it up. You don't need the Prime because you have that Transformer one.
I do.
Transformable one. And the others you also have Transformable, except for Iron Fist, which you have no inclination to pick up.
Is he gray and blue?
Yes. So you have the one that's a repaint.
Yeah.
Yeah. Either which way, let us know if you're interested in these down below. Oddly showed off some stuff that would have your money.
I hate them.
These look so good.
I hate them. I do. I hate them. Yeah. The Grimlock in alt mode looks so clean. Like, it looks very, very clean. I hate them. They do great work. This might be the conversation I actually have to have about, look, babe, these are going in the living room.
I mean, honestly, they're small enough and they look enough like statues that I could see it. Yeah, they all look really good. So
it's not going to happen though, but yeah.
Yeah, well, you just do it. Anyways, let us know what you think of these Oddly ones down below. Next up, we have... Oh, I forgot about these. These are Oddly as well, and they're doing IDW designs. So go pick them up if this is your cup of Energon.
I totally don't know who these people are, so... Oh, that's
Cyclonus. Drift, Tailgate.
Yeah, as soon as I said it, I was like, oh, that's Cyclonus. Mm-hmm. And then I was like, oh yeah, Drift. Now, the Tailgate, I didn't know who that was, but yeah. I'm good.
Yeah.
I could definitely stay away from these. I'd be all right. So I'd be all right.
They look great though. They do
look good. They do look good. I just don't have a connection. Don't know about them or anything. I'm good right now.
Next up, we have Way Studios. Some Transformer statues. They're doing the Beast Hunters Prime, which I didn't think I'd see a statue of that. I didn't know that was a very popular version of Prime, but it looks great. Not my favorite version of Prime, but the statue itself looks cool. And then a big old weird trailer thing for the movie verse, so go pick it up if you want it.
Yeah, go pick it up if you want it. No comment.
Here's your next phone screen wallpaper. Alphatron showed this up. Alphatron poster showed off by Hasbro China. I made all that up. So go ahead and put that on your phone, Bobby, so people could go ahead and know your love of Tryon.
Yeah, that's not going to happen. I'm okay. It looks good, but there's other characters I would have before I made it to Alpha Tryon.
Especially this version, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Cyberworld Episode 10 is up, and I don't know what is going on, but things are quickly going off the rails in Cyberworld, it looks like.
I gotta watch episode 4. I think that's where, or maybe 3. I think I watched 3. I'm going to try to watch it tonight.
Well, let me know what's going on with Cybertronian Bloodbath with this thing.
Yeah.
It actually reminds me of Blackarachnia with the face. You know how she has that mask on her face?
Yeah.
But I don't know what's going on. This is...
It's Halloween. I guess they're...
Oh, that's probably what it is. It's going to be a whole joke where Optimus Prime is scaring Bumblebee and he's dressed up like that thing. Watch.
Or Grimlock.
Yeah. Something like that.
Something
Either
like
which way, let us know how it is. And we're going to keep on moving to something that I think you're going to pick up. I think this is going to be one of your first forays into non-transforming figures because you want to support Skybound.
Damn. I keep forgetting that. Damn. I have to do some consulting.
I mean, it's only like, this is the MDLX, so I think it's only like $80.
Yeah, that's $80 though. That $80 would go to a transforming figure. Please, everybody out there, go buy this. Please, go buy these.
You know you want to. I think you'll at least pick up the Prime when it comes out. The Cliff Jumper I can see you skipping on. It looks great. Don't get me wrong, but I think the Prime is where it's at. That's obviously Skybound. You can't say the same about the Cliff Jumper. So,
the Cliff Jumper doesn't look like Skybound.
It just looks like their Cliff Jumper.
It looks
good. I like the deco, but it doesn't scream Skybound to me. Yeah, I think you need this.
Damn. I'm not going to commit or deny that I might pick this up. I gotta think about it.
Mm-hmm.
It looks really good.
It does. It looks very good. I do wish it had a little bit more dirt and grime.
Hell, he'll be Nemesis if he was.
No, like just a little bit of more shading. Maybe the colors, I don't know, maybe a little darker. That's what I remember in the comic when I was reading it.
Yeah,
but it still looks great.
It looks very good, and it'll probably be way more than $80 because that Rodimus that I picked up from them was $80, I think, from the convention.
Yeah, it's the same size.
Yeah, but it's Prime, and it looks like it has.
It might be a little bit more because of the Megatron cannon, but again, that's just an accessory.
Yeah. Well, I was saying they might charge more because it's Prime.
They might, but that would be a little skeezy. Either which way, go pick it up.
Damn. Yeah, please pick it up. Support Skybound.
I don't know if this is official or not. It's XT01 DLX scale. Optimus. No, wait, no. Run that back. This is Queen Studios Collectibles ROTF Jet Power Optimus Prime. Pick it up if you want it. I'm already on the next one because I have no interest in this.
Yeah, if you like it, get it. There's a lot going on. It looks like he's in camouflage almost.
It looks like he's trapped in a spider web.
Yeah, it's a lot going on, but yeah, get it. Pick it up if you like it, as you said.
Here we go. This one is the XT01 DLX scale Transformers Prime Optimus. I don't know if it's official or not, but it looks pretty good. Pick it up if you want it. I'm surprised there's not a transforming version of this yet.
Yeah, it's a good size, so yeah, I'll be skipping on it, but yeah, pick it up if you want it, as you said.
Next up, we have some very cool 3D printed figures, and this is from Max Labs. It's the VFH-10. It's on Fab 365 if you go look them up, so you could go ahead and buy the files and print it yourself. And I guess this is Macross, if I'm not mistaken. I don't know anything about it, but it sure does look very, very cool.
So I did a thing today that boxes back here are my Bamboo Lab printer, and I am officially unboxed. I'm not unwrapped yet. It's not plugged in or set up yet, but it's out of the box. So hopefully I can do this. I really want this. This looks amazing. I actually probably have to wait some time before I get good enough to actually do this, since I don't know what I'm doing at all. But I really, really like the way this looks, and the alt mode looks really cool. I like that it has a couple of different features, like a helicopter, and then it looks like it's a jet as well, with the blades sliding back like that. I think that's really dope. And the bot mode, I actually like the way the bot mode looks.
Yeah, I agree. It's not Transformers looking, but I think it looks very good.
Yeah.
Moving on, our member Synastar Alpha showed off his Devi kits. So the the links are in the description for you to print it yourself. But in those descriptions, there's an Etsy link if you want to just purchase it and not pick it up. So we've got a toe and a chest filler. And that's how the chest should have looked, if you ask me.
1000%. That would be... It makes it look complete.
Yeah.
That's...
I wouldn't have much to complain about with the whole chest region if it looked like this. I think it looks good.
I think he did a very good job. And what's bad about it is it's not a small piece, in the scheme of things. So it does wonders for this figure. And it's a shame that they left that gap there.
I mean, I don't know if perspective is playing a difference in these pictures, but it was almost as big as his head. I just realized the hole in his chest is almost as big as his head, which is crazy to me.
Yeah. He can tickle himself. Just reaching there.
I'm not gonna say purple nipple.
Exactly. But yeah, good job, Synastar. And the toe is cool as well.
It is.
I'm not used to seeing the toe. I think I saw
it is something from the G1 show.
Yeah, I've never paid attention to his feet. I guess with Devastator, I always looked at the toy more so than the tune. But yeah, this is really cool. Yeah.
So go get them. Links are in the description, like I said, and very cool stuff.
Yeah.
Funby Studios showed off a display stand for Alpha Trion to go with the other ones. Very cool. Bobby, go ahead and pick up all the primes and 3D print these to go with them.
Yeah, that's not happening. I do like Alpha Trion though, but yeah, it'd be like one prime, skip a prime, skip a prime, skip a prime, another prime, skip a 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 prime. Maybe on the fence for one. Okay, we'll get that one. Skip the rest.
Well, that's why you have to get them all. So
yeah, not gonna happen.
Supermake showed off a pillar set for 86 Megatron. It's cool. I don't think it's necessary at all. The parts that they cover up are not parts that are readily seen. Does that make sense?
Yeah. The other one that
it's different if it's like Devi in his chest or something, but these are just okay. It makes the figure look a little bit better, but it's not necessary in my opinion.
I mean, my figures don't lay down unless they fall, so I see that a lot of gap fillers have the feet, the bottom of the feet done, which again, it's cool. You want to get rid of the waffling. The inside of the biceps, that one I think looks very very good and very clean. The back of the thighs I haven't really noticed as much, so yeah, a lot of the stuff is in the back. Again, it's cool to clean it up, but as you said, I don't think it's as needed as his weapons, for instance.
Yeah, I didn't even think about that. Completely agree. Lastly, we have RLDS STR1 from Rogo Lucas Decal Store, and they're doing red transparent vinyl stickers for the Ocular Max IF02 Straight Alternative, which is €6 for UK order, $7.50 for the rest of the world. So if you didn't get the Chase, you can make it look like the Chase. It's not a perfect match, but it still looks good.
This almost makes me say, I'll go ahead and get another one. just so I can put these stickers on and see if I get lucky. No, this is really cool. I've bought from him before. Very good work. So I think these are really cool. I was so disappointed that when I did that unboxing, however long ago it was, I have not taken him out of the box yet. I literally put it back in the box and just brought it downstairs today, and I'm looking at it for the haul conversation tomorrow. That's how excited or not excited I am about this.
Yeah, I think these stickers are great, but it doesn't fix the fact that MMC still did that. But at least somebody's trying to fix their wrong, because it looks good. Yeah. I didn't see an alt mode picture, which I would want to see before I purchased it, because you do see it on the chest, but I would want to see the rest of it. Because the red does look quite a bit darker than the see-through plastic. But again, I think it looks good. So why don't you buy 3 just in case and see if you get the real chase and pick this up for 2 of them. So you could have 2 in alt mode and 2 in bot mode.
Yeah, I'm so okay with it.
Let us know what you think about chases in your third-party expensive toys down below. Do you want to see fans' toys? Here's the Toon Accurate deco, which is a chase in 1 to 10 of the rest of the decos that are slightly off, and we will be right back with the updates.
About to have me start cussing out all the manufacturers that start doing that.
And before we forget, we also have this decal set for Devastator. What do you think of this decal set?
It looks good. It looks really good, actually. I think it does a lot for bringing the character to life, bringing the figure to life. I think it looks good. I like the stripes, kind of, in different places on it. Takes me back to the toy. Yeah, I didn't realize how many or how plain it was until seeing this.
Yes, that's because of the tune. And I think this looks so good. Like, this looks very, very nice. It makes it really pop, especially the stickers on the arms, the black part of the arms. I don't know why that makes it pop. I wish it had more of the caution tape, but I'm sure that's like Toy Accurate or something like that.
Yeah, I like the stickers on the chest plate.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And yeah, I think it looks good. And I couldn't help but notice the hole. And I'm like, can his head fit in that hole?
It might have been perspective on the other picture, but that's what I was seeing. Don't say that again. Next up, we have Last of the Seekers, issue number 2. I don't know if this is going to be a figure, but I would be interested in a 3-vehicle combination Optimus. This looks kind of cool, especially with the colors they do. I don't know if I'd be interested in Optimus, but if we could get it in like some of the other colors, I'd be very interested, because this is so weird and kooky and I like it. Yeah.
I love the fact that there's a sports car and a sports bike involved in it, and the sports bike becoming the arms. That's so cool, because it, I think of Defensor and the bike becoming a leg. It's just the proportions are wonky. I'd be very interested. And
that's if it transforms the way we're thinking it does, and it's not just the truck in the background transforming into this and just happen to have red arms. Yeah.
And excuse me, I've talked to Patrick from Riot about some of the stuff that he has coming up, and actually he's agreed to come onto the show, so we'll be bringing him on soon. We haven't had any interviews in a while, so want to get him on the show as well to talk about what he has going on, not only in this Transformer-ish type universe, but also some of the other stuff he has going on, which is really cool.
Yep, very, very cool. So stay tuned for that, and now we will be right back with updates. Yes. Let's move into some more updates from the Wonderfest in Shanghai. And we have the T-Spark booth. So nothing new was shown off, but I have to say, not into Zoids, that's an awesome display. It looks so cool.
They'd be trying to kick me out because I'd be trying to climb on it and ride it.
That's what I was just thinking. Like, I need a life-size one like this that I could like ride on his back to work or something. If I had a life-size one where I could drive in the cockpit, that'd be pretty cool too. Anyways, very cool. I'm sure if you're a Zoids fan, this is, amazing, and I just love this display area. It looks so futuristic and cool.
I was gonna say, I love the cases that are in there. Those are so cool. I think this looks, and I've never watched the show or know anything really about Zoids. This looks so futuristic, and I would love to have this in my basement. I mean, I like the cases I have now, but they are very, traditional-ish, and I'm not a traditional person. I would love to have these modern type things in here. That would be so cool.
Yeah. If only that Zoids Prime wasn't the price it was, right?
Man, that's so disappointing.
Okay, anyways, that's not what we're talking about.
Yes.
We're talking about these two missing links. We got Nemesis Prime and Ultra Magnus.
That Nemesis looks better every time I see it.
I was going to say the same thing. The teal's like metallic now.
And the stickers go with it so well.
Yeah, I might be in for that, honestly. I don't know. It looks so good. But I know a KO will probably come out.
Yeah.
That's the problem with these. I know you don't want to pay full price for that either. And I think it looks so good, though.
I think they did a very, very good job with it. Damn.
And even the pink windows look good. Even though we're used to in America to seeing him with red windows. I know pink is something that's more in Japan. I think it's such a good middle ground between the super pink windows and red. So
they almost look like a light purple or light violet or something like that.
Yeah, it looks so good next to the Decepticon.
Yep.
They did such a good job with that one. It's very tempting, and I think I might pick that up. The Magnus, on the other hand, they needed to pose it because it looks just like a typical G1 Magnus besides the legs. I don't know why. The Nemesis Prime, you could tell that it's a missing link. The Magnus, you have to look at it. But what I want to bring your attention to is it is the same size as that Predaking. So if you've seen the G1 Toy Magnus, that's how tall $450 Predaking is.
Man, you kiss my head.
And we're going to be talking about it a little bit later, so let's not talk about the Predaking. What do you think of the Magnus?
I don't have a Magnus in my collection, a G1 Magnus. I have been looking for a G1 Magnus. I was looking for the reissues they did several years back, and the prices of those have gone up that it makes this, even though it's expensive, more attractive. I'm going to buy it. I just don't know how I'm going to buy it.
Yeah, I get you. And I looked at it again. It's because they're not using the ankle tilts.
Oh yeah, they're not. I mean, really,
if they use the ankle tilts, I think it'd look more missing link. And then the wonky missile on his arm too doesn't help.
Oh yeah, it needs to pop a pill.
Anyways, they both look good. What are you going to say about Magnus?
No, I was just going to say with Magnus, they haven't shown off what's ideal about the missing link besides his legs splitting apart. That's like the only thing that they're showing that is different.
In the prototypes, in the images, we did see knees.
I'm saying this picture. I'm just saying
this picture.
This right here. Yeah. There's so much that it can do that
they're not doing.
Yeah, they're not showing it, and that could be that maybe this is them. The show hasn't opened yet, and they just set up the booth, or somebody got early access and they just put the figures in the booth, and they haven't really posed it. We've done that, just helping out Chosen Prime, or sometimes it's just like, oh wait, we got to get to this one. Let's do this at last minute. So that could be it. I'm gonna give them a pass for that, but yeah, they definitely need to use the ankle tilts and show something more than, hell, just make his arms go up to the side or something like that. Give him. Let's see some more.
It could also be the prototype that might not be the sturdiest. You never know.
Yeah.
Giving them the benefit of the doubt.
Yeah,
next
we
up,
really are.
We have the MPG. Is it 16, 19, somewhere
17.
around there?
17. Yeah, that's what it says on the.
Wrong. MPG-17 Prime.
Yeah.
I think this looks really cool. It looks like it has good posability, which it had an ab crunch, but still, I think it looks cool. I think the back end of the alt mode looks a little bit messy, where like you could see his thighs and like where the wheels are and stuff. I wish that cleaned up a little bit better from what I'm seeing. But if you don't have an MP Prime, I think this would be a good one to get. I do, and I'm good with my Prime, but pick it up if you don't have one.
KO's okay with me.
I would also be interested in some repaints KO makers.
Yeah, I
like some other 86 Prime came out with some repaints that are very cool.
I do. I like certain aspects of it, which makes sense because supposedly they combine so many different versions of Primes in this. It's a cool concept. We've been wanting new concepts and new looks, so I think it looks fine. I'm not going to like the price. I don't think. I don't like it enough.
It's like 200, I believe.
Yeah, I don't like it for 200.
Maybe 180. Maybe 180.
I don't like it for 180.
And I could be wrong. I could be wrong.
Yeah.
Here, I think they'll pre-orders one up. What I wanted to bring up that you can't see in this picture are the wonky shoulders.
That's what. Yeah, that's what I was looking at. I was just like, oh, I don't see that big hole.
$199.99 stateside.
Yeah, I don't like it for that.
I agree. Next up, we have the Nucleon Quest Convoy, which looks better, I think, than when we first saw it. Still doesn't look amazing. That alt mode needs something to break it up from this angle. Maybe if you see it from down below, it looks better. There's 4 letters that I'm thinking of, and that you just said maybe 5 minutes ago that I'm thinking of again.
KO's okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I bought the official Prime. I like it. It needs that DNA kit on it for the alt mode and how high these arm towers are that it carries.
I forgot they had a kit.
Yeah, so with that included, figuring they're going to do that for this as well, I will probably get the KO on this and be happy with it. I think it looks good, but I have to start. I don't know. Maybe I might have to start transitioning some of my Takara money out too. Just collecting too many lines and too many other things is getting expensive.
Personally, I think some of these T-Spark things are a little bit overpriced.
Well, yeah, that's why I have to take my budget elsewhere. Oh.
Case in point, look at the Predaking, and he looks shorter. Could be angles, but he looks shorter, maybe by an inch or two, than the MPG-16 Nucleon Quest Convoy.
All right, so if this is on the same plane, his head goes to the top of his head is going to the chest, the windows of. Mm-hmm. Man, they can miss me all day with that price.
I am so disappointed in this figure. Let's just go on, because it looks so nice. I want this figure. I'm not willing to pay $450 for a Legends Combiner. Now, if you are, that's cool. Bobby paid quite a bit for the Leo Kaiser. I don't think he paid that much. But if you like it, go pick it up. For me, I wouldn't pick it up. Especially with how the bot and alt modes are on the individual figures, where those don't really shine through like this combined mode does. If this honestly was $250, I'd probably be in. Just because it's Predaking, and I do have a bias. I have biasness towards Predaking. Because I think this looks so nice, and I'm so disappointed that, at least for me, they fumbled it on the size. If this was just 3 or 4 inches taller, I'd be in at $450. But it's not, so I'm out, which is a shame, because it looks so nice.
This is one of those things, and I've heard it before, and you brought up a good point. Neither one of us collect statues, neither one of us really collects a lot of the model kits and things like that. And we always say because it doesn't transform. If it transformed, we pick it up. Here's one that does transform. But we're not picking it up because we don't like the way it looks when it transforms.
Not only that,
and the price, the size and price, yes.
If a statue was $450 and this small, I think that would be cheap. Most statues are huge. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. So I get what you're saying, but at the same time, it's the size.
I'm playing devil's advocate here.
I know you are. And I appreciate that because that's what the show's about. But
well, and I also want, because I know sometimes people might say, "Well, didn't you guys say if it transforms?" And I just want to have that conversation out there.
Here's my rebuttal.
Mm-hmm.
It's different with the combiner because there's individual robot modes. It's not like the one right next to it, which looks phenomenal in bot mode, looks okay in alt mode, but both of us are considering picking it up because it still transforms and looks good. While the Predaking has 5 individual robots that I would want their bot modes to at least look good, and they look okay. They do not look good. And I also think it misses the mark on Predaking with having Razor Claw like 2.5 times bigger than everybody else, which I understand why. It's hard to do it. They don't want to do what Cangtoys did and add another one. I get it. But I don't like that personally. But I would be able to look past that if the price was right. And they didn't do that.
Makes perfect sense. What I was going to add to that, because we're in the same boat. I was playing devil's advocate.
I know. And I appreciate it because it makes good conversation.
But I'm saying it because not only does it have 5 individual bot modes, it has 5 individual alt modes, and those don't look good either. So it's like I'm literally paying $450 for something that I'm only going to display in combined mode. I wouldn't even consider any of the alt modes, so I might as well be looking at buying a statue. Is where I was kind of leaning as well with my thinking. I might as well go ahead and buy a statue, or go ahead and buy one of those action statues that it's like a statue, but it may have posable arms or something like that.
Well, they're usually interchangeable arms. Those are much more expensive, but I get what you're coming at.
Yeah, if I'm going to spend a lot for something that looks good in one mode, and because honestly, I mean, yeah, it's cool to get it in all these different things, but in poses and things like that. But as you said, it's so small. I just can't do it. Not for that price point. Now, KO's okay with me. Again, I half the price. Even half the price, I'd still be like, damn.
I wouldn't pick up a KO for half the price. It'd have to be like $100. And that's just because I don't need it. I have King toys. I have Laser Cat toys. To me, it's not worth it personally because I like Predaking so much. I want all the modes to look good, and it's like you said, it would have to be the price of like a Blocky because that's pretty much what you get. And those look almost just as good as this. They might be a little bit smaller, but those look phenomenal. So
yeah. I'm
talking about the big blockies, not the little ones. The bigger ones.
Not the $9 ones.
Yeah, not those ones. The $50, $60 ones. Final thoughts, and then we're going to switch gears to Rodimus.
No, I think we really talked about it enough. I think a lot of people were really interested in it. A lot of people are getting it, and some people aren't getting it. Versus because of the size and cost. Balance. It's not working for me. It looks beautiful though.
It does. It really does. And the Rodimus looks, in my opinion, even more beautiful because I like those colors a little bit better, even though I love Predaking. Amazing. Well, I've always been a cool tone color person. It's just me. That's why I come out with the Predaking in black and purple, and I'll retract everything I just said. I'm just joking. I wouldn't. I'm just joking. But yeah, I love the Rodimus. I don't know if I'm going to pay for it or if I'm going to wait for something that was just shipped from Shozi. Not to me, but I saw that it was in stock. I didn't buy it. I legitimately didn't buy it. Because I'm waiting on this one.
I was like, oh, there he goes.
Yeah. No, I'm waiting on this one, and then I'll put a Decepticon symbol on it, and it'll just be, somebody else.
Yeah. KO bought.
Yeah.
Yeah. I bought the official Rodimus.
Very into these figures. Chaos.
Yeah,
We should have an episode on that.
Yeah, I'm not trying to resell it, so I don't really need an official. But yeah, I think, and I bought the MDLX one of this, from TFCon.
Different but similar.
Yeah, well, I wanted to experience it. I love the way it looks, and I like the Rodimus. Again, they're the first release, so damn, and that just came out earlier this year, March.
I'm just not spending $250 on it.
Yeah, I'm not gonna do that either. I love the colors and I want it, but yeah,
$80 they got me. Let's move on to some Flame Toys. We've already seen these, so these are just updates. We've got Diatlas, which is looking very good, and I wish that thing transformed. Animated Prime, and then IDW Cyclonus.
Cyclonus looks like he's had a rough day. He looks like, man, I need to get off my feet. He just kind of leaned back like,
so one of them days. Like us.
Yeah. He's like, man, I just need to get out this armor. Man, Galvatron's been pushing me too hard. Oh,
he's not with Galvatron, I don't think, in this continuity. He's with the Autobots.
Damn. Okay. Well, there go. But yeah, the colors look good on actually the Prime looks really good as well. It's almost looks like it's not real. Like, the colors are so vibrant on it. But it looks like what it's supposed to look like. So good job on this for them.
Next up, we have Bonsaitron, Bludgeon, and then Rodimus, but the non-transforming version, whose finish, that chrome all over him, at least that's what it looks like to me. Phenomenal. Looks gorgeous. But the one I'm honestly interested in, and I want to know if it's a model kit, because if it is cheap, I might be interested, is the Bonsaitron, because he's not supposed to transform. He's an Action Master. So I would be totally cool with buying this and putting it with my normal Transformers. And I think it looks phenomenal. The Bludgeon looks good too. Again, cool tone colors, I'm going to lean towards Bonsaitron.
Does he really have like human feet too?
No. That's just because he's a samurai. I didn't notice that, and now I am hating that. He doesn't have that in the original toy. Oh god, you're going to make me look it up. What do you think about that, Bobby?
Oh, I hate that. I'm like, what the hell? And his big toe is like big, like big. He'll never step on my foot.
No, he has robot feet, just robot boot feet.
Yeah, I really don't. I really don't like that.
I don't either. I wish you didn't point that out because I think the rest of the figure looks phenomenal.
Ankles up, he's bomb.
Yeah. Honestly, if they made a Pretender line that looked like this and like a tank transformer clipped into his back, I think that would be pretty cool. I would have liked that better than that armor that they did with Metal Hawk. But yeah, it looks cool. Besides the feet, I don't like those feet. So
yeah, that's killing it for me. Yeah, the Bonsaitron looks cool. As soon as you said Action Master, that did it for me. Yeah, they all look good though.
Yeah,
I just have to not have his feet on. His feet got amputated.
And next up, we got Yolopark with some movies. They have a whole bunch. Pick them up if you want them.
So much detail, so much not for my collection.
Correct. Oh, too fast. Next up, we have Yolopark minis. They look good. Pick them up if you want them. That Bumblebee is actually pretty cool.
It's cute.
I like it. Again, we keep saying this. If it was like a Hasbro figure that transformed, I would be interested because it looks like a good amalgamation between a whole bunch of different bees. And the Primal and the Megatron look great as well. They look like what they're supposed to. I just don't need them in a mini scale.
Yeah, that T-Rex head looks dope.
Yeah.
The tongue and everything, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the Bumblebee looks fun.
Mm-hmm. Next up, we have Oddlies. They have their giant Prime. The more I see of this, the more I was wrong about you picking this up. Even the clear version is not amazing looking. They need to stick with small figures.
Yeah, I have to see more pictures of the clear. I was considering it, but it's not really doing it for me.
I agree. Next up, we have Trumpeter. We've already looked, I believe, at this Shockwave, and then it'll have a whole bunch of SD figures. So go pick them up if you want them.
Yeah, I agree. Not much to say here.
Masterpiece Rat Trap, we have some new images, and I just thought this one was good because he can do what he could do on the box, except I don't know if his arm can bend anymore. But yeah, it looks good regardless.
I saw the transformation video of this. Did you happen to check that out?
I did not see that there was a transformation video.
Do you have any more?
Nope, this is it.
Okay. The one thing that I did not like is, and you can't see it here, but this, well, I guess you can see it a little bit, but his knees, the round part that you can see on the interior of his knees, sticks out the back of the rat when he's in. And so it just breaks up the mold because it's like you have this, rat, and then it looks like these two round things on the side. Again, I don't remember what the toy looked like, if it did it, and if it did, fine. But that was something that kind of caught me off guard. I wasn't expecting that.
Yeah, the toy did not do that, if I'm remembering correctly. But this is more based on the show model anyways. I don't know if that had something. I don't think it did.
I thought it looked just like a rat.
I thought so too. I don't remember. But all of the Beast Wars MPs have something weird like that. Yeah, except for maybe Rhinox. Rhinox might have still had something. You would know better than I do.
I don't remember anything that looked off on it. But that was the only thing that looked off on it to me when I saw the transformation video. Looks great otherwise. Yeah. And even that part didn't look bad. It just looked off.
Yeah. Next up, we have a Age of the Prime Onyx Prime with a box that's exclusive to China. And I guess it comes with a coin. Very cool. I'm getting Zodiac vibes from this. But go pick it up if you want it. If I wanted this figure, the coin would have really made me upset if I couldn't get the coin. I like little accessories and stuff like that. But yeah, pick it up if you want it. Yep, looks good. Touch Toys showed off their prototypes, and first we have the Jet Guy. Doesn't look good from this angle.
What's going on? Does he have a snake around his neck or a big old scarf? Or is he wearing a boa?
No, that's somebody's hand reflection taking a picture.
Oh snap! Okay, because I was just like
it's the same picture. I just zoomed in so you can see his face a little bit.
Oh, okay. Because I was definitely like, dang, is he getting his Hulk Hogan on and wearing the big furry boa or something like that? I was just like, I didn't see that. I didn't see that accessory. Okay. Yeah. It looks big, and hopefully the transformation isn't crazy. I'll be interested to see what it looks like.
Yeah, I think to me, they need to I know it probably wouldn't work for transformation. The upper half, if that stays the same, and increase the lower half by the thickness by
he's very
25%, because he's so big on top and then so tiny with his little stick legs, and I don't like that. He also still looks like he has a spotlight. So, but let's move on to the ship, which I believe that's a prototype in black. But if they come out with this black version, you're picking it up too. The cape looks very, very cool, and I think this thing looks better in person than when we saw it in the other images.
The black one looks
I think it's a prototype, honestly.
Yeah,
There's
there's no paint to it, but it's hard to determine because there's no paint on it, like where the it looks like a big shadow. He looks like a chunky ball right now, and I'm trying to like look at the other one, the painted one, and see like where the lines are cut and stuff like that, because it all kind of blends together. The cape is giving me Spawn feelings, having it how like the red one dragging on it.
Well,
You know,
don't besmirch the name of Spawn by comparing him to this, please.
I'm just the cape. That's all. I just got a Spawn vision, but
It's more like a skirt, isn't it?
the red one.
The cape, it's not coming off of his back. It's coming off of like his hip.
His weight. Yeah, it could be.
I don't know.
Yeah, it's interesting. I'll get it to complete the set, but I'm not happy about it. I'm curious about the price. Luckily, they haven't been
the green and red one that come out.
They haven't been too expensive, so that's good.
Yeah. Next up, we have Cangtoys. We got a lot to go over. I did put this image of their non-transforming figures to show that they do have them. Go look up images. We're not going to be talking about those. But first, let's talk about Volcanicus. They did not have very good pictures of Grimlock, so I picked the best one I could find. Maybe there's better ones out there now. The Spinosaurus or Scorn, I think looks kind of cool. I did want a Scorn in my collection. I like it. Probably won't pick it up. He doesn't have the tail for the arm and the head for the hand like the movie version, which I thought was kind of cool, like a throwback to Beast Wars Megatron. But it looks cool. The Grimlock, I can't tell anything from it, to be quite honest with you. But it looks like Grimlock, I guess, from these images.
I like that alligator head thing. The teeth on that look so...
Are you talking about the Spinosaurus head?
Yeah, well, it looks like an alligator head. I don't know. I'm not a dinosaur. I'm sure their cousins are... What is it? Crocodile, alligator, whichever one. It looks like one of them. I like the teeth on it.
He has front teeth?
Yes, he has front teeth. Deceptosaurus Den, I'm sorry that, I don't know that much about dinosaurs. I know like 4. But, yeah, it looks really cool.
You should at least know 5.
Well, yeah, I guess. I don't know the name of... I don't know what kind of dinosaur Snarl is. Yeah.
The Stegosaurus?
Oh, okay. Never mind. I guess I do know. I couldn't think of the name. I couldn't think of the name.
Anyways.
Yes. But yeah, I think that one looks cool. It actually looks like it might be the fun figure out of the bunch. Like so far, all of them have been really, bulky or big, and this one doesn't look as bulky as or big as the other one. So I am very curious to see what this one looks like.
Yeah. And here's the combine mode, which is kind of weird looking because it's like partially in color, partially not. But from what you see, are you excited for this?
I need to see it in color. It doesn't look bad. I'm still not overly... So I did not like the Cangtoys when it first came out. Mm-hmm. And then, I was late to the party picking it up and I ended up loving it. I'm 50-50 with the bots right now. I like the Stegosaurus that first came out, and I like the Triceratops that came out. The other two, I'm just kind of like, the Brontosaurus was better than I thought it was going to be. Or no, it's not a Brontosaurus. Whatever the damn thing is, looks like a duck head. Yes, spell it. That thing. It actually was better once I got it in hand, and the swoop thing, is probably not a pterodactyl, but the thing that I think of as a pterodactyl, I didn't like that one at all. So I'm 50-50 with them. It looks interesting though. I'm not gonna say I hate it. I don't like it right now, but it may grow on me.
Yeah. I think the weapons are cool. To have a sword and a shield. I think the wings look wimpy on him. Maybe it's because I'm used to seeing Predaking with the spread out feathers and stuff.
Yeah.
This looks very like just tuck them behind them type of thing, because I don't think they work with the size.
He got some butterfly wings.
Yeah, exactly. And I think the upper half is too big from the lower half, and maybe that's because of the figures they used. And when you actually have the two different legs and you have all that, it'll look a little bit better. I don't know. It looks like they're just using two of the same legs and two of the same arms. I could be wrong. It's very hard to tell with the Cangtoys, but yeah, it's a thing. It's
a thing.
Big Predaking totally blows it out of the water as far as what we're seeing right now.
Yeah, and like I said, it could totally grow on me. Hell, I went from not liking it to owning 3 of them.
Yep, and if the colors really pop, that could also change everything. Yeah.
Yep.
Well, I hope you're ready to have 3 of these in your collection too, because get ready for the all gold one that you're going to have to get to go up next to the other Cangtoys one, and then the wacky green and blue repaint of this.
I would get that. I would get that.
I know you would. I'm not saying you wouldn't. And then here's their SD line, which I don't think you're going to pick up because you're getting the Laser Cat ones, as well as Swordian.
The Scorpion looks good.
Yeah, it looks cool.
Yeah, Scorpion looks really cool in alt mode. I'm really digging that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Come on, get over here already.
Yep. And let's move on to Laser Cat toys. And I wanted to say that these jets look more intimidating than the Age of the Primes jets.
I love the way these look.
Me too. They look great.
And it's the detail in them that make it look better, I think.
And the pointedness. They're not and that could be a safety hazard thing. But the pointedness looks so much nicer. Now, I will say Silverbolt kind of looks like Blastoff.
He does. I was going to say, he looks like a space shuttle.
Yeah.
Yeah, it does look like a space shuttle. I don't like that aspect. And it's only from the front. He you know, he looks like he looks like Skylinks in the front.
Yes, you're correct. I see that. Yeah.
He looks just like Skylinks in the front.
And the cockpits open up.
Cool. That's a little cool feature.
And there's the bot modes. I love that each one of them looks different. I don't know which one's which because they're not in color, but the one with missiles on his forearms where the wings are, I think that's really cool and a little bit different.
It's probably skydive or air raid. Yeah.
But I think these look really good. I want to see them in color because right now I'm getting Conehead vibes from Silverbolt, but I know that's just because it's in grayscale.
I think they look really good. I want to see what the back looks like. I want to see if the tail of the jet connects to the front of the jet.
I'm going to say I don't think so, because if I look at the one opposite from the one with missiles on his arms, I see tail fins on his lower legs.
Well, if you look at the one on the far left, you see a little point down between his legs, and
yeah, that's why I don't think it does that.
So I'm curious if they do connect or whatever. But either way, I think they look cute. They're cute.
And then they have this, which is so cute with all the little pilots, which are laser cats. Very cool.
I was trying to figure out what those things were. I see it now.
They're the logo. If you look,
the logo. Yeah, now I see what I couldn't see the little visor on them, on the pics with the jets. Yeah, this one doesn't look as cool as the Predaking one did.
Doesn't have wings. That's the problem.
Is that okay?
Yeah, the wings kind of bring it together, I think.
I would also say even the Bruticus one. I don't think it looks in this mode. I think the combined mode looks great.
Yeah, and here we could see. I don't see the fins going up to the jets. I don't think. But either which way, I think this looks cool. I like the Megatron-esque cannon.
That thing
is different. It's pretty cool. Yeah, this is a good little setup, if you ask me.
I really like the way this combiner looks. Also, you're seeing the jets on the front of the vehicle of the combiner instead of in the back.
Yes.
I think this one looks really menacing in his small size.
Yep, I agree. I think it looks cool. Which is funny that the Autobot is the more menacing one.
Right.
He definitely is, though.
And was I dreaming, or does he have an alternate face?
I didn't see it, but I honestly wasn't looking.
Okay.
So maybe that would make sense if he did.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
And if not, I was dreaming that he had an alternate. Oh, jeez.
Moving on to Fantastic Models Warhorse or Fans Toys that came out with a transformation video. I did not watch it, but Bobby did. Am I correct with it being partially made out of Lego in the windshield?
I did.
I'm just joking.
This doesn't look like a fun transformation.
Is it X-Transbots like?
It's very X-Transbots like.
Ooh, okay.
There's a lot going. It explodes. I know you don't like figures that explode. It definitely explodes. There's
now, does it explode with purpose?
So there's parts. Yes, the sled, as I compliment them on for building the sled into the figure. That is so dope. That engineering is amazing. They transformed it without taking that piece off or out. So it literally, when he explodes, you can see the treads of the sled on the top part, so I don't know how that works or whatever, but it's a lot. Like it was a lot of flipping and spinning, and I wasn't used to seeing that from Fans Toys as much as I see it with X-Transbots. Now, it didn't look like the panels were thin or anything like that, like you were going to break it like X-Transbots, which is very good. But I was a little bit surprised. It was actually more involved than the transformation for the X-Transbots version of Ironhide and or Ratchet. So it just caught me off guard. I didn't expect that much, but it's a lot. And you would think for it to be something that's like, kind of big and, even all the way around, that it wouldn't take so much, but there's a lot into it.
I can see that. I'll have to watch it on 4x speed because YouTube lets you do that now. I will say this alt mode right here in this picture looks like a mess. I think X-Transbots came together better just on this picture. Maybe it's mistransformed, maybe it's a prototype, maybe things are hanging here that won't be on their visual. I don't know. That yellow line is broken up like crazy right where the door is. Like it's literally like this.
Yeah.
Like it's not connected. That big hinge on the side. This is not what I would expect from Fans Toys. Maybe that's why they put the different name on here. The bot mode might look amazing, though, and that might be where it's at. But it is a little disappointing, at least with this picture. Again, final product could look fantastic. But, yeah.
Yeah, this one...
Fans Toys usually impresses me a little bit with their dedication to making a good product and tune accurate, even if it's not my style. You could have told me this was X-Transbots, and I'd be like, yeah, like, I see it. I see the X-Transbotsness going on. And that's kind of shocking to me.
I definitely think that, it looks like the part you talked about with the hinge, it looks like it could probably slide up a little bit more and get rid of that gap, there. So, again, this is why I don't do transforming reviews in particular, because sometimes whenever you're not on camera, everything works out fine, and then as soon as you turn the camera on, it's just like, why won't this thing peg in? So I think I'm picking it up. I'll be happy to get it. I think it will live in bot mode for me. I think the X-Transbots does look better in alt mode. That's going to be hard because right now I have my Takara in bot mode, which that will probably stay in bot mode, and maybe I'll just have one, whether it's Ironhide or Ratchet, in bot mode for X-Transbots, and one in bot mode for the other whatever in bot mode for Fans Toys, and then swap it around. Or maybe I'll create a scene and have Megs take out Ironhide or something like that. I don't know, but I was a little shocked by the transformation, how involved it was. And sometimes we say some with masterpiece figures in particular, some things are unnecessary. There was certain things that I was like, okay, why are we doing that? Again, I'm not an engineer, so it's probably a reason for it, of course. But it was like a lot of panels that I was just like, oh, okay, another one. Oh, okay, we're gonna flip that around. Oh, that spins around. Okay, didn't see that coming. So I don't know how intuitive this is going to be to take it out the box and just make it work.
Yeah, I'm interested now. I'll have to watch that and report back. But let's move on to something else that you need to pick up, and that is the Ramen Toy MK2 prototype of the Mass Hawking helmet. And he said that he wants to get the visor to look more like the picture where it's more opaque.
Confession. I did pre-order the helmet.
I know you did.
It wasn't as expensive. It wasn't the numbers that you were talking about, and that's what I did.
How much was it?
I think it was like 200. I think.
Isn't that what I said? 200.
You said 400.
I was joking. I said 250 after that.
I don't remember that. I just kept thinking 400.
Of course you don't.
I think
it's your narrative, right?
No, well, 400. I knew I wasn't. And then it was like an early bird.
You said
special.
You wouldn't buy it at 100.
Maybe I did. Maybe I didn't. I don't know. I slept.
Either which way, I'll be happy when you have a wall of mannequin heads with all of the masks, because you know you're going to buy every single one that comes out now.
True story. When I was single, I did have like some mannequins in one of my rooms, and I would put my clothes on them for that I was going to wear for the week. So I didn't have to, I would steam them, and yeah.
So you had a serial killer house. Got it. Okay. Moving on, we've got Touch Toys, their Megatron, and it is coming with a Megatron head. Does this entice you anymore?
It does. I like accessories. I like things. I like for you to have options, and I think it's going to look good on this. I did say it reminded me of Megatron. Well, I want to see how it looks. If I don't want it to look exactly like Megatron though. Maybe it's Megatron's cousin or brother or something like that. In the bot world, however that works. But I don't want it to be Megatron.
I think it'd be better if you just did an alternate universe Megatron that crash landed in World War II, and put him with the jets you got.
Oh yeah, I was. Like,
I think those. I don't think those are World War II. A little bit before, but it would all kind of make sense.
Yeah, those heads have movie heads on them. That unfortunately, but
that's what happens when you crash land in 1942.
Something. Yeah, I remember playing that game. Yeah, I did like this figure. When it came out, before we got it in hand, I really loved this figure. Mm-hmm. I was really anticipating it. When I got it, I still liked it. There was a couple things I didn't like the axe not plugging into his hand, or the hatchet. But I think this one looks very aggressive. It looks like it's meaner than the original.
Yeah, I like it too. I'll have to see on the price, because I do like it. I like the figure. It was fun to transform. Mm-hmm. It was fun to sit there and go through it. It's like a puzzle transformation. So let us know if you will be picking this Megatron up, and we'll be right back with what has been released and what is about to be released. Let's get into what's incoming, and we've got Flame Toys Kuro Karakuri. I always mix all three of those up. Ultra Magnus. This is via TM Reviews, and the review that he's going to be coming out with is thanks to our member, probably his member as well, Grant Z. So thank you for showing this off so we could go ahead and get some in-hand images of this. I don't think it's out quite yet, at least that I saw. The places it was still pre-orders, but maybe depends on where you get it from. Looks great. I don't have much to say. This would be very easy to get if it was in the T-Spark transforming line.
Yeah. It's interesting what he has with those pillars going on on top of his arms. I like the fact that you can, it looks like they fold away or I don't know.
I think they just get removed,
or if they come off. It looks really cool, and safe travels to Grant as well. I like this. I always liked this when we saw it. I don't know, a year ago or whenever that was. It looks really cool. Looks very bulky. Looks, like a different take on Ultra Magnus than what I'm used to. I would be curious to see what it looks like what its alt mode looks like. Excuse me.
I think this is similar to the IDW version, so just look at what that looks like, and I'm sure it would be similar. And just for a size comparison, I believe this is with the Fans Toys one.
Yeah.
So is this worth $400 for a non-transforming figure? I think it looks great. If non-transforming figures are your thing, this looks like one of the top of the line figures. And I love that gun he has right there too. Very cool.
Yeah, I'm out on $400, but yeah.
Transforming one would probably be like $600.
I'm out of water.
Let us know what you think down below.
Yes.
DNA showed off that the Godzilla kit is out, and they'll be shipping it to retailers. They said the shipping from distributors around 10/10. So if you got the Godzilla Prime, go ahead and pick this up too.
Yeah, because it's a holiday going on right now, so a lot of stuff isn't shipping right now, if I'm not mistaken. So yeah, cool.
Moving on to recently released, we have a few things at Target. First, we have the MTMTE collection, Sideswipe and Wheeljack, and this is via Fuse 9 and Bag of Shh. And yeah, you could also see the Optimus at the bottom of that picture. And there's a Megatron somewhere too.
MTMTE. What does that stand
More
for?
Than Meets the Eye edition.
Oh, that's right. Okay. Why is the Sideswipe black on the package? But
so all of the packaging is black and red.
Okay.
Like if you look, it's the same with
Wheeljack
Prime and Wheeljack. Yeah.
Okay, I see it now. I want him black and red like that. So, it's cool if you didn't get a chance to get this figure before. I'm passing. I think you're passing as well.
Yeah, but, I mean, I think there's better Sideswipes out there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There you go.
Next up, the 4-pack was sighted via Zuckus in New Jersey. Are you going to go ahead and hunt this down?
Mm-mm. No need to.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, even if I picked this up like you did, they're just, it's just not worth $80.
Keep your receipts if you missed the last sale.
It's not worth it. It's not worth it to go through all of that, especially when I might have an Ultra Magnus and a Nemesis Prime that are better than these two.
I must admit I did get this for the horrible, which prompted our shirt. So
yeah, I think this horrible looks very boring.
I cannot say I disagree with you, but I wanted one in my collection, so this will have to be it for now.
Yep. Next up, they cited the Masters of the Universe Megatron and Bumblebee, so you have to go find these in Maryland and Connecticut.
I have to go to Walmart tomorrow, and yeah, I'll see if I see them.
Yep, go pick them up.
Yeah, we have this cool display in one of the Walmarts by me, so looks pretty good.
I haven't been to a Walmart since they put those up, so.
Oh, that's the only one I've seen it at. I've been to 3 others and I haven't seen it, so.
Well, I think you need to pick these up when you see it at that display, and you need to start collecting Masters of the Universe figures to go with them.
After you do, I will.
I have a little collection. I have Skeletor. What's the Beast guy? Beastman, and Trapjaw, and Scareglow. So it looks like you need to catch up.
No, I meant like when you like fulfill the collection, like
That's fulfilling it to me. Those are the characters I know. I'm good.
Yeah, no, you need to have more than
I do
that.
not like the He-Man designs besides that. So let us know what you think down below. We'll catch you guys on the hauls. If you're watching this on Saturday, if you didn't, you can go ahead and watch it in the post, and we will see you guys soon.
Yes, so all debates are won. See you guys soon.